Alright, one more and then I'm done. Good old 3 episodes. So 2 more drinks. Cheers. Didn't feel that one so much. Bad sign, I'm wagering. Anyways. There is no will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who, me or Will? Ah! You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. You, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened? Who is Vigorello? I might recognize the person, but I don't remember the name. Oh, wait, maybe. Why aren't you spirited today? Welcome to Vigorello. Oh, this guy. Right. Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. That's a good way of putting it. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So it's all an act, then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Vigorello wants a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Yeah, no problem. I can do a Bleeding Jane. There it is. Non-alcoholic. Interesting choice. Oh, wait, can I just click him? No, I can't. Oh, but I don't have to drag him to the thing. Well, alright, I guess I do. Non-alcoholic, eh? All blended, sure. Spicy classic sobering. I could go for that right now. The Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? To be fair, I didn't really suspect him. He just seemed like a pompous buffoon. Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? Nah, it makes perfect sense to me. That's how I would do it, but I'm a pompous buffoon, so what do I know? Or am I? Sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act like a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Eh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. Yeah, I've played the pompous buffoon before. It's called drinking and recording a video. Oh shit. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. By flavor. Spicy. Another Bleeding Jane. Now let's give him a Mars Blast, why not? 6 Charles Bronsons. Power Delta. 4 Flangerides. Flanner Guides. Whatever. Ah, shit, I gave him 5. My bad. 1 Power Delta and 6 Charles Bronsons. And 2 of those. Alright, all blended. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Oh, good. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? It's interesting, I guess. I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm fascinated by it. What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. I don't give a shit what other animals think. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be toxic for other creatures. Again, don't give a shit. Koalas eat nothing but poison. And there's an evolutionary benefit to eating only poison. Like, the only food I eat will kill anything else that eats it. Cool, I'm never gonna run out of food. I think that's just evolution. I think the evolution is neat, but yeah, I don't think about the animal itself. Arguably the most fascinating is, I can't think of it. I really hoped I could think of it before I got to the end of my sentence. There's some animal that did a weird evolutionary thing that's always fascinated me, and the koala's eating poison. That's up there. That's like top 5, but the number 1, I can't remember for whatever reason right now. Probably because I've been drinking. Do you like spicy things, bartender? Yeah, they're alright. I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. God, Jill and I, we get along so well. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Is it? Everyone either loves spicy or hates them with a passion. I mean, I don't like too spicy, obviously, but I like a bit of spice, sure. I like spicy chicken. I've had some good spicy food. I've had some too spicy food. I've had some really too spicy Indian curry, but I've also had some really good Indian curry that was just the right amount of spicy. So I'm indifferent towards it. Now, sweet. I love sweet. Can't be too sweet for me. Never had anything that's too sweet. Do you like it? Lots! Not only in regards to the painfully spiced things, but also the way mild or light spice adds to the meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. I do like pork bones. I'm not going to bother explaining what that is. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages. I haven't had curry in a while either. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you for that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came in. Granted you really had a bad time. You came in at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client, after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised nobody else has violently lashed out at me yet. They put up with you because you're a customer. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Vigorello even your real name? It might be, it might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. Touche. Jill, Jamie, you, Gil. Fuck, not Jill. I'm Jill. Did you say something? Just rambling, pay me no mind. That's my fucking credo right there. Now I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh, again. Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. Fair enough. I've worked as a bouncer. I've seen some people that clearly just needed to hide from some people, and you let those guys in, they're not going to cause any trouble. I'm not going to buy anything. Well, they'll usually buy like one drink just to be polite, but yeah, you let those guys in, they're not causing trouble. Pretty much turn anyone away that would cause trouble, i.e. somebody who shows up drunk or broke. And it's usually pretty easy to spot them. Like me, I would be turned away at a bar I was bouncing at. Not a bouncer anymore, but I was for about half a year. A little more than half a year. The theory... okay, right, I read that. You make it sound like I'm a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people are escaping the law, though. No. I saw people who came in, it's like, look, I really need to go in, and I need somewhere to be. I was like, yeah, sure, go in. And then, shortly after, a guy came up looking, and it was like, hey, have you seen a girl? And he described the person I let in, and it's like, nah, man, she hasn't been in here. Because better judgment suggested I shouldn't tell that guy, hey, yeah, the girl you're looking for is in the bar. Just go right in. He was like, ah, shit. He looked like he would cause trouble, too. It only happened once, to be fair, that particular instance. Sometimes people looking for a place to be, they just needed a place to be. I've had people avoiding stalkers and solicitors. To clarify what I mean, I've had people who are looking for, like, I need a place to, get away from it or avoid somebody. They went in. Only one time did that ever have, like, a follow-up where a guy was like, have you seen a girl XX and X? And I was like, nah, I haven't seen her, even though I let her into the bar like 20 minutes ago. And he was like, well, shit, alright then, because I'm a good liar. Like, have you seen XXXX? And I was like, maybe? It doesn't sound particularly familiar, though. And he was like, ah, shit, well, never mind then, and wandered off. I've seen people shocked by an insistent salesman. More shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe, shit, what did she say? Maybe because the salesman is more of an active predator, I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of a criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be a buffoon. I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Bitter, eh? Let's get him a Grizzly Temple. Why not? This is a weird way to mix a drink. But I'm drunk. My hand-eye coordination isn't the best right now. Speaking of which, time to... Oh, shit. I should... There we go. Serve that. Here. Yes, here indeed. Last drink of the night, ladies and gentlemen. A little less than... about half a bottle. A little less, maybe. Here. This works. You like coffee, Miss Bartender? I could go for a coffee right now. As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. Not smoking, smoking. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That bandage girl that came here last time. What about her? I feel like I've met her before. I've been thinking a lot, but I can't put my finger on it. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come when you stop stressing out. I found that to be the case. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Ah, Art. You don't look so good, Art. And here we have another mute person wandering into my bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Gut punch for the silent detective. Optional. Oh, let's give him one. There. Oh, you got it right. So what's up? Bit of a holiday blues, you could say. Celebrate Mega Christmas. Why wouldn't I? You look like a more Festivus kind of guy. We get it! Seinfeld references. I say that, but I love Seinfeld, so I love you, game developers. Why does everyone keep saying that? 'Cause you're George from Seinfeld. Well, Festivus is a celebration going against capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. Well, it was going against the commercialism that was Christmas in general, but alright, whatever. Is Festivus trademarked? Probably is, honestly. Yeah, whatever. And, you know, cheapskate. Touché. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although, now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration, just the season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is a mockery of what real Christmas once was. Christmas has become pretty commercial, and I'm not religious, so I'm not going to get on that particular tirade, but whatever, you know, fucking, I like Christmas. I get happy during that time of the year. It's the one month I'm happy, December. It's partly because that's my birthday, but, you know, fuck, it's July. Man, December's like half a year away. I mean, the season's slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Fuck you. My birthday's not enslaved to a corporation. My birthday is December 9th, for those wondering. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came the Turbo Male guy. The what? He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. There's a wrestler that dresses as Santa? Fuck, sign me up. Turbo Male, that can't be his ring name. It is. That's not a very good ring name. Really, such a tacky name was accepted. His partner was Buster Master. And his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I guess all the good names were already taken. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular as the stunt grew out of control. What was his name? Oh, fuck. The Canadian guy. The really buff Santa that would just, like, run around doing push-ups. I can't remember his name. I'm a bad Canadian. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But look it up. There was a Canadian guy who dressed as Santa, and he was super buff. And he would just go to mall events and shit and do push-ups and curl. He would just, like, work out and flex at people. And he stopped because of his mother? It's a very weird story. But... there, look it up. It's fascinating. I can't remember his name. It's such a shame. But, yeah, he was ridiculously popular for the longest time. I also knew a guy that became the same popular in the... okay. And, of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Well, yeah, that's the popular part. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Who are these Redmonds? Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. Well, there's that explanation. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. I kind of like Mega Christmas. It's silly. I like silly. You're telling me the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male? Yep. It is a stupid name, to be fair. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. Well, it's already called Mega Christmas. The holiday is a joke. Are you telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. Come on, get your 6-foot aluminum pole, man. The feats of strength. You've got this. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Yeah, alright. That's a hipstery thing to do. Like those jerks that only eat Nuke. What? I think they're better than everyone else. Eat Nuke? What? I see. Anything else I can get you? Give me a Fringe Weaver, will ya? Sure. Let's get him a Fringe Weaver. Fringe Weaver. I do like that... Jesus, that's a lot of alcohol. I do like how, Age next. If you don't get her the thing she wants from the store, she doesn't remember what you say. But it's like they ask for it, and so as long as you're paying attention, it helps them saying it out loud, especially since I'm drunk. Here. Right, thanks. So any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knights stopped, so there's that. Bravo! Some of my best friends are White Knights. My other best friend is Betty, I think. Bethany? Betty. I think it's Betty. Something about the armor. What? I haven't got much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. Well, that's good. Yeah, there you go. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cam, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Sai plans on testifying. Suppose, maybe. Does anyone know if Sai went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. The bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd, silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Ugh. Or the writer of The Last Rain in the World. The Last Rain in the World. That's an odd title. I'm intrigued, but it's still an odd title. It's actually living Here's a Brain in the Jar. Oh, I remember the Brain in the Jar. He hasn't been by in a while. But those are the kinds of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyways, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, no. Wait, she's out. Boss. Right. Gil, you there? Jill. Gil. I was right the first time. Gillian. Because it's not Jillian, I'm Jill. It's Gillian. Yeah, you taking a break? Let me know if someone comes in. Sweet. A break? Oh man, I'm like a minute away from being able to end them. Well, whatever. It won't be terribly difficult to get... It's now safe to keep playing. You say that. I'm gonna go for like a minute and then end the game. 2069. Nice. High five. Soup Band games. It's pretty quiet outside. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, we're ready. Oh, it's Kim! I remember her. She's a writer. I knocked my webcam off my monitor. There, monitor. It's okay. 30 more seconds. Jill. Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss, but I like doing it. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? Yes, I would. Money's a fantastic gift, despite what my mother says. I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay, let's get Kim a beer. Or I could just keep talking. Welcome back, Jill. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. BTC recipe book. Huh, interesting. Right. Well, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much. When we come back, we're going to get Kim a beer. So until then, thank you so much for watching. I've been Token Lad. Talk to you later, Shrewd Negotiator. See you around, Ass Clowns.